Good morning, y'all. Don't pay no attention to my hair. I did wake up like this. So I'm drinking coffee like my boy, the little white guy with the little cowboy hat. Texas Paul, Texas Paul. Anyway, hope your coffee is as good as mine. Hell, I hope it's better. Anyway, but I wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about what it means to actually be a servant in the government. For one thing, it should be voluntary, like it currently is. Another thing it should be is it should be a sacrifice. Okay, let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. So let's say that in your personal life, you own a pet store and you're doing pretty good. You probably clear, I don't know, $1 million a year. If you decide to go into government, you should either forfeit your salary for the time period that you're in government, or you should only be allowed to live off of whatever the salary cap for that position is. And every government position should have a salary cap. I still believe in the transparency of what you do with your funds during your time in public, and they should be published monthly. Monthly. Another thing that should happen is, let's say, for example, you are that $1 million owner and you're not single. So your wife is still, or spouse, I don't care, whatever body parts, good grief, nobody cares about that shit anymore. Anyway, your spouse, your significant other, whoever your business partner might be. Let's say you guys own the business 50-50. That person is still getting 100% of that $1 million for that year. And you're making, whatever the salary cap was. I think that you guys can make it on that. I'm sure you could figure out a way to make good on that, right? Okay, so you still have access plus the money that you're making. There should be sacrifices to being in government, because if you sacrifice something personally, you will do the best for everyone to get it back or to get it better. I can't be crazy. I can't be insane. And the presidency should be the biggest sacrifice of all. Remember, just a month ago, I said, if you're going to be in government, you should have the exposure to every way of life in the country for which you represent. That means the homeless. That means the mentally incapable. That means the physically incapable. That means the financially fiscal. That means the complete irresponsible. That means the drug addict. That means the person who got two drugs because of their doctor. That means everybody, male, female, black and white, blue and brown. It doesn't matter. The point is that you should have to experience every single thing the rest of us do. SA, rape. Wait a minute, that is the same thing, isn't it? I think that might not work. You should have to spend time with families who live on a budget that is supported by the government. You should have exposure to every challenge out there in the country of the people that you represent. And if you don't have a clue what those people go through or some basic idea and understanding of how they live, how can you represent them? How could you ever represent them or yourself? Stop trying to be God and act like just because you went to Cambridge or Harvard or something like that, that you know something, because we all know that those are isolated echo chambers that teach you what they want you to know, not what is out here in the entire world, myself included. You have any idea how much more knowledge is out there? I can't take it all in. There is so much to know. There's so many. I'm learning how people live every day. I don't know how everybody in China lives. I've been to China. I don't know how everybody in Sri Lanka lives. I've never been there. I don't know how they live in Africa, and I'm black. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I've been to Ghana. Beautiful. At the time, there were still some roads that were unpaved. It was awesome. I even got to drive there a little bit. I know that was very illegal, but it was only for 5 minutes, but it was beautiful. When we get to a point where we're tired of being represented by people who really don't have a clue who or what they're representing, because their agendas are so much different than ours, and maybe we'll make a change.